Take back Canada!
Take back Canada!
Take back Canada!
Take back Canada!
Take back!
My friend told me once that immigration is like a spice in a soup. You need some, but very little. Nobody knows exactly how much. And what Justin Trudeau has done, he dumped 2 pounds of spice in the soup, and it's just inedible gulp that nobody can eat. So we have to limit immigration. We have to be able to, the country has to be able to choose the ones that can contribute to the country and by the same token do well for themselves, because these two go together.
Keeping your culture and parts of it, yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah. But just erasing the culture of the new country that you've moved in, like you left yours for a reason. Don't come here and change ours into something completely different.
If you come here, if you make Canada your home, you need to assimilate, you need to learn the language, you need to adapt to the culture and the way of life. It's that's how it is, and that's how it's going to stay.
Sarah Stock for Rebel News. We're here for the Take Back Canada protest, currently running down Bay Street in Toronto. There's a lot of disaffected Canadians here who feel like the government has not been listening to them when it comes to the issue of mass immigration and even illegal immigration in Canada. Let's hear from some of them, see what they have to say.
So obviously it's Canada Day. We're all here to just show our pride in this country, and what we're trying to send a message is that we need to start putting Canadians first, Canada first.
Here because I saw something on the internet and it said, come out and help stop this kind of madness of unabridged or unchecked immigration. So that's why I'm out today.
Well, I'm an immigrant myself, and I just want to bring awareness to the fact that we don't really have immigration here anymore. What's been going on since Justin Trudeau took power, it's beyond limits, and it's, instead of building the country, it's destroying the country.
I'm here basically just protesting everything that's going on with our government. I mean, everywhere you look, there's corruption. Like, people are being forced out of homes. Like, Canadians are dying, and the rest are getting pushed out, and everyone else suffers.
We're basically just here to say we don't approve of the way the government is taking care of everything.
We just don't like Trudeau.
Yeah, like cost of living, essentially. That's about it, yeah.
Take back Canada. Let's go. We're going to take back Canada. Let's get it.
Trying to spread the word, trying to raise awareness for the cause. Yeah, we're trying to get back Canada, you know what it is.
Ford, he's gutless, too, because his brother talked about immigration 15 years ago.
What I'm saying is we cannot deal with the 2.5 million people right now. We cannot deal with another million people. And I'm sticking to my words. You know what? We have to try to help the 2.5 million Torontonians right now.
And Doug knows all about that, but he won't talk about it because the guys have got no guts anymore. So anyway, I just wanted Poilievre to start talking about it like Maxime Bernier is.
Anglophone Canadians, Francophone Canadians, Indigenous people, and immigrant Canadians from across the ideological spectrum can all see that something's not right. What's happening right now is not working, and there is absolutely no reason that we should be made to endure it.
What do you think about this issue of mass immigration? I know a lot of people are...
Oh, I think it's terrible. I'm an immigrant myself. I'm not against immigration, but I am against mass immigration, and I'm against a lot of the policies that the Trudeau government is enforcing. I think it's unfair that we're labeled as a fringe minority. I think that pretty soon this system is going to implode. We're on the cusp of World War III. We're on the cusp of a financial collapse, inflation.
What kind of policies would you like to see changed on mass immigration in your perfect world? What would the immigration policy be?
Well, the immigration policy would be you come in, they check your history, where you're from, why you want to come here, and you maybe have somebody supporting you from somewhere else, and that way, they can have a start.
Like I said, it was just a scam that the government took upon itself to bring people in with no real plan. So
I feel for them. I'd rather them not just make sense that we bring them in and just have them like not stay here. Like they put all that time and money to come here, establish themselves, establish a life. So honestly, don't think we should deport them. I just think we need to end things as they are.
I would love to see all the fraud student visas that have come through our borders to be deported. I'm a big advocate about mass immigration, not advocate for it, but against it. It's destroying our identity. It's destroying our culture. It's not the Canadian way, and if you continuously bring people who don't share our values, we're gonna have chaos, and that's what we're actually seeing on our streets right now.
Is it really diversity if most of these people are coming from the same country, right?
Well, we're bringing people from war-torn countries, right? It's not people who are coming here because they want to be here. They have no loyalty to Canada. They have no loyalty to the culture or trying to assimilate to our culture, which drives me insane the most. If you come here, if you make Canada your home, you need to assimilate, you need to learn the language, you need to adapt to the culture and the way of life. That's how it is, and that's how it's going to stay.
My friend told me once that immigration is like a spice in a soup. You need some, but very little. Nobody knows exactly how much. And what Justin Trudeau has done, he dumped 2 pounds of spice in the soup, and it's just inedible gulp that nobody can eat. So we have to limit immigration. We have to be able to, the country has to be able to choose the ones that can contribute to the country and by the same token do well for themselves, because these two go together. We cannot just bring unlimited numbers of people to Canada and then not have housing or jobs for them, because these two problems are connected to housing, our housing crisis, and the immigration crisis is basically one and the same problem, unfortunately.
There's no assimilation in Canada, which keeping your culture and parts of it, yeah, that's a good thing. But just erasing the culture of the new country that you've moved in, like you left yours for a reason. Don't come here and change ours into something completely different.
So there's already there's a lot of division, especially within the culture, and there's just towards citizens, it's even more. They're very cliquey. So Canadians get pushed out.
People who come in illegally just can't stay. It's ridiculous that you can come in illegally and get all this help to stay in a country where we, the taxpayers, are paying for. That should not be the way. People who come in and work for it and take part in Canadian society and don't just use it, sure, come in legally. But when they come in illegally, it wrecks it for everyone. And it makes it harder for those who are trying to come in legally to get in, because we're so flooded with people.
If you're gonna live in a new country, learn the language and don't just constrain your social connections to people from your ethnic or cultural background. Learn the language as a way of tipping your hat to the new country you're in.
And we got to really stop illegal channels of immigration. We have plenty of legal channels of immigration.
Do you think a lot of the people who are coming here recently, do you think they respect Canadian culture and they're trying to assimilate?
So I wouldn't say so, especially in my experience doing my university. I just recently graduated as well.
We're bringing in a lot of people who don't agree with the same levels of individual rights and individual's freedom. Think of things like women's rights, LGBT rights, and all that kind of stuff. What ends up happening when we're importing so many people from cultures that oppose this is that's going to change the general public consensus.
Where do you see the future of Canada if we don't crack down on immigration?
Well, it will be a third world country very, very quickly. Our systems have their own limits and capacity. Just to give you an example, we only have so many roads, and Stephen Guilbeault does not want to build any more roads here for ideological reasons. At the same time, they want to bring unlimited number of people here, and it's the same with hospital beds per capita, number of police officers or kids in school, in class. So everything has its limits, and if the country grows, the number of roads, the number of hospital beds should be increasing, and we should be increasing immigration in line with that.
If you agree that immigration has absolutely overwhelmed our Canadian system and culture, please head over and sign our petition at netzeroimmigration.com to make this stop.